Hello and welcome back to the Untitled Pokemon Show. Today we review episode 9 and rip it a new one. This time we're heading to the School of Hard Knocks. So, keep your head down, don't make eye contact with anyone, and if anyone asks you for a favour, just pass them the cigarettes I put in your top pocket. Don't worry, it'll be smooth sailing from here. It's Pokémon Indigo League episode 9, School of Hard Knocks. And it's happening right now. Oh yeah, I should also address the lack of illegal moves last time. I thought it would have been a big enough thing that people may moan about it, even if it's just that little voice in their head going, he's fucking on me. I believe that Sandshrew is like perfect IVs, trained to like, it's at least level 40, 50, so most of the moves that had no effect, probably had no effect simply due to the fact that it's leveled enough to just go, ah. Last time on Pokémon Indigo League, we had naivety versus professionalism, and like AJ and his well-trained Sandshrew versus Ash and its weak Pokemon. 10 wins versus 98 wins, and Ash loses and spends the entire episode complaining. AJ's Sandshrew gets stolen by Team Rocket, and AJ tells him to meet me outside and sends him packing. Ash appears to be humbled and proceeds forward. Kick off as Ash, Misty, and Brock are preparing a little bit of a feast. But don't worry, Brock brings about a full kitchen worth out of his backpack. Backpack? A bulge pulls out his 100% cerulean TM coffee, which he can serve in his official Pokemon tea set TM. Meanwhile, Misty offers her patented herbal tea TM. And Brock offers Ash some patented TM prune juice. Ooh. Oh, and coffee served with the finest of Mount Moon TM water. Just seeing this all unfold in front of me, I'm amazed that Pokemon didn't try to sell half the shit here, because Pokemon sell a lot of merch, or at least did. Is some of it bollocks? Maybe one day I'll do an episode about Pokemon's stupid merchandise. Brock reminds him that he can't cook without some firewood, and Ash has volunteered to do it. And Ash's technique is quite questionable. He walks through the forest and goes, here firewood, Ash. I don't know what you're expecting, but I'm sure his technique has some reason, you know? I'm not a Pokemon world man. Maybe his technique's just a little shoddy, maybe he'll find some. Turns out, Pikachu's voice actor has fucked some firewood too, because it's not the actual voice actor. And in the distance, we see a young boy running on a treadmill being asked dumb questions like, what's Pidgey's signature attack? Yeah, quizzed on his knowledge whilst running on a treadmill whilst everybody stares at him with dead eyes with a candle. Is this a f***ing cult?
Joe appears to be bullied by his peers for his social status. He is naive and believes only smarts is needed as opposed to experience. Silly boy.
The kid falls off and Ash has seen enough, as Misty also arrives as she's been shadowing them for some reason despite the fact that she didn't want to go anyway. It's not an angry point, I don't know why I delivered that so angrily. Ash tells Misty to stay out of it, and Misty says, fine, I won't help you when I have to drag your body away after being battered by 5 Pokemon. Bitched out, man. Ash, you're terrible. Just accept help, you naive shit. But they don't fight. They're not... Oh, ooh, cavemen. Oh, there's a poor person near me. Oh, these guys are the infamous tech students. Yeah, we all know some of those. Okay, I'm gonna quickly be right back. I think I just acted. I think that's what acting is.
These tech students are all talk, no bite. They bully people they see as lesser than them and will graduate tech and get jobs that have nothing to do with Pokemon training. Here we have the lawyers, CEOs, doctors, purely because their parents could afford Pokemon tech.
Brock says once you graduate, you go straight to the Pokémon League. Now, you rich bastards. Meanwhile, Pikachu decides to go, you know, I'm a little bit chunky. I'm a little bit sexy. Wait, hold on. Pikachu runs on the treadmill and he fucks. Joe explains how the system works. So beginner is akin to 2 badges, intermediate is 4, and advanced is 6. And I saw this and went, wait, hold on. Aren't there 7 badges in each place? Ash Karen's up and wants to speak to the manager. He'll have none of this bullying. And Joe pulls out a picture of a girl. And Brock says, she can violate my rights. Brock, please. Stop it. No. Ash and Brock drool over this woman as Misty questions, why do you have a picture if she treats you bad? And he's like, I don't like the way she treats me. I just love the way she looks. And it's like, what? Misty, taking the form of Godzilla, bloody marches, just like, I'll miss you up, Giselle. Yep, we have Team Rocket, who are just like, ooh, I wonder what's going on. We learned that they attended Pokemon Tech, and they got the lowest scores in existence. Who's to wonder why they started being criminals, huh? So out came the Rebel phase. Team Rocket is the Rebel phase, everyone. Okay, interesting thing is that this episode brings up the idea of skill versus experience. Is it enough to just know everything about a set topic? Or do you need that compounded in a sandwich, in a sexy, juicy sandwich of knowledge and experience? And honestly, we'll see both sides in this episode. Apparently Giselle, who we haven't met yet, knows all about the tech, all about the knowledge, and kind of has the experience, but not really. Joe continually keeps chatting, and he's like, oh, Misty, you're the Cerulean City gym leader. You've only got a Starmie. I've got a Weeping Bell. Look at it on the machine. I murdered it. You're dead. And Misty's like, F you. I'm a gym leader. And she wipes the floor with him. He gets blasted away with a water type move when he has a grass Pokemon. Fuck off. Essentially, his Weeping Bell's very, very weak because he hasn't trained it. She bitches him out like, dude, you should have known that. She's an actual trainer. You're just a little tech bitch. And then, even she says he's an embarrassment to the school, which is like, oh god.
Giselle is an arrogant prep school kid who calls herself humble and makes all the boys blush. She calls herself humble, so yeah.
And Misty, being the only moral compass here, says, oi, what the f*** is wrong with you? This kid's like 10, and you're bullying the shit out of him. So sends out Starmie against a Graveler. And Jesus Christ, the Graveler bitches out the Starmie. It's a cycle of bitching out. Giselle says that calculating the levels of trainers and the Pokemon is important, but then Ash is like, it's not all about levels, it's about training and caring for your Pokemon. Patronizes the shit out of him for like 2 minutes, like, oh my god, you didn't know? But, you know, this leads to a battle, and Ash uses Pikachu, and Giselle uses... That's supposed to be a drum roll. Uses Cubone. Woohoo, shit. Cubone will f*** you up, man. Ash kicks off the battle with Shock Attack. +1, what are you on? Shock Attack? No. I guess they might be trying to be like, Howard, cool. Instead of Thunder Shock, it's just Shock. I'm too pedantic to be like, that's not a move. That makes it 15 illegal move. Cubone is resistant to it and uses Leer. And yeah, Ash decides to go, hey Pikachu, make a face back. And Pikachu's like, wah wah. And it waltzes up with this face, just wah 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 wah. And then Cubone just fucking bonks it on the head. Oh, fantastic. Cubone uses Boomerang, and once again, it just bonks him on the bonce. Oh, fantastic. Ash has a moan. He's like, you can't use that. It's illegal. And then Giselle's like, it's a move. It's certified. What are you on? Cubone slaps him with another Boomerang, and that sends Pikachu flying back. Goes back to Ash, and Ash is like, hey man, you got this? You ready? You good, dude? You good? Give me a fist bump. But yeah, Ash wills Pikachu up. Pikachu starts sprinting at the Cubone. It jumps over a Boomerang, flips the skull around, scratches its stomach, bites its tail, and sends its skull flying, which sets up Cubone to just be bonked by his own Boomerang. Now, this is a little bit shady here, I'm not really sure about the specifics of it, but I think I decided to give it +2 illegal moves. Essentially, it uses 3 attacks in 1 turn, flips Cubone's skull around, and then Cubone gets hit by its own Bonemerang. In theory, it makes sense that the Bonemerang would come back. It never does that in the games, but I guess you can understand why they went that direction. But yeah, it was just a bit, like, I get that Cubone's not going to be beaten by Pikachu in a fair fight, but that doesn't mean it's not going to be some illegal shit. So yeah, +2, 17, I think. Giselle consoles the Cubone as Ash celebrates with Pikachu like a child. Oh wait, yeah. Everybody's perplexed at the loss because essentially they went, yikes lads, this was bollocks, don't ever try practice this. And Team Rocket appear and Pokemon Tech students are like, ha, you guys are the ones who got bitched out here, Lance. Like, you had the worst score, and they just launch a bunch of Pokeballs at him. Joe decides that he's going home, and him and Giselle share a conversation, like, hey, maybe one day we'll battle each other, and hopefully I can be a worthy challenger. Ash asks Misty why they can't be like that, and honestly, Ash, it's because you're Giselle. You're a prick. Anyways, join us next time as we seek a Bulbasaur in the village. If I remember this episode like I do, it's like Bulbasaur is the player behind a tower defense game, and the gang, they're the balloons. Final thoughts. Yeah, it was a good episode. I liked it. I don't really have much to say. Giselle was a bit of a knob, but she turned out alright in the end. It stood a lesson, and Ash wasn't as much of a salty bitch, so I'll take it. I will take it. Yeah. Not really much to say about this one, it's just another episode. It's fun, it's good, it's a bit weird, but it's good. Thanks for watching the video, make sure to like the video, subscribe, and press that notification. If you want to support the channel, go to the Patreon, that's patreon.com/wearesad. Essentially, it allows us a bit more comfort in our uploads and generally our content in general. So if you would like to do that, support us on Patreon. The first goal is all 151 Pokemon ranked, which is the first generation of Pokemon ranked. There we are, thank you. Oh yeah, and next time it's going to be episode number 10, and Jesus Christ, does that mean we're going to go absolutely fucking bonkers by the end of it? That is 10 weeks, and I'd just like to say before that episode, thank you all for stopping by and taking care and watching this series. It means a lot to me, it genuinely does. Anyways, thanks for watching the episode, we'll see you next time.